different, or I guess what was causing them, or were they different?
I'll have to go back and look at the film. Honestly, I know we had basically 8 in the first quarter, quick hitters that led to transition baskets and easy baskets. So it put us behind the 8 ball already. So I just really, I'll have to go back and look at it.
We talked about, so just throughout this road, how helpful has it been to have the entire team here do the good and the bad?
Well, it's good because our veterans are over there, and the guys that are not playing are communicating with these young guys, the things that they see, different coverages, different ways to attack. Again, give credit to Dallas. They did a really good job defensively, crawling into the ball, being extra physical. But it's great having these guys on the trip with us to be able to communicate with these young guys exactly what they're seeing.
And they were defending without fouling. They did a point of it.
Well, they got guys that know how to draw fouls. They have guys that understand, when the bonus is happening in those situations. So again, I'll go back and look at it, understanding where our positioning could have been a steps faster, where we could show our hands and our length before the attack even happens. But again, like defending without fouling, it has to be our prime. It has to be a primary thing for us. 38 free throws is way too many.
Jalen came on strong down the stretch there. What are you seeing from him? Obviously, it's the second game back.
I do like his aggression. Obviously, he's understanding the time and picking and chooses his time of getting to the rim. We've talked about that prior to the game, of our ability to attack and then find and spray out. So he did a good job of being aggressive early on. Obviously, defensively, getting in foul trouble, hurts. But I like the ability just to be able to crawl into the ball and be physical.
Go ahead, Joel.
Questions for Coach Mosley? Philip Rossman Reich, Orlando Magic Daily.
Hey, Coach, obviously you don't want to use the schedule as an excuse or fatigue as an excuse. And Dallas obviously was traveling into, but how much does the energy drain that comes from a back-to-back? How much do you have to learn to kind of bring that same energy even on a difficult back-to-back like this one?
No, that's right. And again, they played last night. We played last night. So again, us being able to muster up the energy and finding our opportunities when we can, put our foot on the gas and go. And then there's times that we're going to have to understand the execution and playing with, a sense of urgency, but also with, some the smarts behind it.
James Hill, BNC Sports.
Hey, Coach, homecoming games are special, even though you've moved on. Can you share your thoughts on the Dallas game tonight and what it was like to go back?
Well, I mean, it was great to see, all of the people that I was here with. Again, it just the relationships that were created in the time frame that I was here. But again, my concern is obviously just with the Orlando Magic and what we're trying to create and build and grow with.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Any final questions? Thank you, Coach Mosley.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it very
got 8 first quarter turnovers. I guess what were you seeing out there that was leading to the
Just carelessness. That was really the only thing to it. Just being careless with the basketball. I mean, we didn't value the possession, and to win this league, you got to value that possession and try to get a shot every time. We whether a good shot, bad shot. I'd rather get a bad shot than a bad turnover that leads out to points for the other team.
That was 30 compared to your guys' 16.
Oh, I mean, that's nothing. That's normal stuff. We play 8 on. We used to play 8-on-5, so I mean, we just want to adjust to it.
And I was gonna, I don't think you asked, but how helpful, the entire team's first time you guys have all been able to travel for a road trip. I guess how helpful was it to get the entire team on a road trip like this? And I guess with an extra camaraderie, just
Yeah, man. Look, we all enjoy being around each other, so it was super cool to have all those dudes here. Mike, Cal, who am I missing? I know Dell was here, obviously. J.I., that's what I was missing. But yeah, super cool to have those guys in a row with us, just because I don't think I think it's the first time all year we've had everyone. So, look, as I said, we enjoy spending time with each other and can't wait to get those dudes back on the court.
what are you seeing from you? Obviously, this is the second game back. Still trying to get to showing some aggressiveness. What are you seeing from him?
These are, I'm really happy he's out there. One, I don't like seeing dudes miss games, especially people who I work with. So happy he's back on the court, and he's been. You could tell he's got a lot better. He looks a lot more comfortable out there, and he looks fresh. He looks real fresh. So I'm very happy he's back out there. What he brings to his team, he's a great defender. He's a very, very good defender, and so just having him on the court, it gives energy to everyone. Someone like that is on the court, just who really is a high level defender.
You touched on before how it's good to have everyone back. Can you start envisioning what things might look like once everyone's actually available? Obviously, still there.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to envision just because we haven't had it yet. But I mean, I'm definitely excited. Just I know all those guys' games who aren't playing right now. I've watched film on them, so it's super excited to get everybody healthy. That's what I look forward to.
Go ahead, Joel.
James Hill, BNC Sports.
Hey, Cole, the good thing about the NBA is there's always another game during the regular season. Can you just talk about taking this Dallas game and just moving forward, knowing that you get another opportunity against Portland on MLK Day?
Yeah, I mean, shoot, you kind of hit on the nose with that thing with the NBA. It's always another opportunity, especially during the regular season. So, I mean, look, that's a tough game after a back-to-back. I mean, I know they went through a back-to-back too, but it's a tough game, especially in this home crowd where they have everyone here, all the fans. So it's definitely a tough game, but we just got to look forward, start preparing for this Portland game. Hopefully go get a dub in that game. That's all we can focus on.
Philip Rossman Reich, Orlando Magic Daily.
And kind of building off that, I know this was a difficult back-to-back with the travel, and I know you don't want to use that as an excuse, but how do you kind of match the energy that you had from Friday night in this kind of situation? Is that just something that this team has to kind of learn, or where do you kind of find that reserve?
I mean, it's definitely something we got to learn. We got a bunch of young guys, but I mean, we've been saying that all year. We're gonna have to learn how to on these nights where we have back-to-backs, learn how to find some energy. Because from my perspective, we just looked out there, team, just the energy wasn't too high. We had a few plays, we just gave a bunch of offensive rebounds, and so for us, we just gonna have to figure out a way to get our bodies going, whether it's prepping before the game, doing some extra work before the game, just whatever we can to get our bodies going. We just gonna have to figure out these back-to-backs.
Great. Thank you, Cole.
Yep.
All right. That will do it for tonight.